What up, guys? I'm Dave Cut. Today we're going to be doing a Marvel summary of one of my favorite heroes, Rogue, from the Marvel Encyclopedia itself. Let's dive in. So, if you guys don't know, Rogue was just released on the season 5.5 of Marvel Rivals. Uh, Gambit was the first to be released in season 5. So, yeah, let's find out a little bit more about Rogue and see her backstory. Real name unrevealed. So yeah, I guess she just goes by Rogue. I didn't know that. Occupation former terrorist, which I did not know. But now she's an adventurer. Her base was the Xavier Institute, the Salem Center, and New York State. Her height 5'8", weight 120 pounds, eyes green, hair brown, and her first appearance was the Avengers Annual issue number 10 in 1981. So she's been around for a little bit. She was in the first X-Men and stuff too. So let's find out a little bit more about her powers. Her mutant ability to absorb the memories, knowledge, talents, personality, and physical abilities of any other person through physical contact with them. So yeah, it goes a little bit further than I thought within the movies. I mean, she takes knowledge and she takes personality. So I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, but she like kisses that boy and then she finds out that has a power and she's mutant and actually seeks out help. So let's kind of see her background story, see if it kept true. The movie kept true to the comics. Rogue. Orphaned, Rogue ran away from Mississippi home and was adopted by Mystique and Destiny, which I did not know. That's interesting. Adopted by Mystique. So that's probably where her mutant power manifested itself when she kissed a boy and absorbed his memories. Kind of like the movie. Okay, yeah, so just like the movie. She joined Mystique's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants in her teens. Yep, that's where the former terrorist probably came from. While fighting Miss Marvel, Rogue absorbed her superhuman strength, durability, and power of flight. Unable to control her absorption power, Rogue turned to the X-Men for help. Professor X invited her to join them, and she fell in love with Gambit. Of course, Gambit, as we all know, is her husband. If you didn't know, I already did a summary on Gambit. You guys can go check it out. But after she was infected with the virus, Rogue's skin became lethal to anyone she touched. To save her, Mystique let the infant Hope Summers touch Rogue, which took away her lethal touch and all her absorbed powers and memories. That's kind of interesting. So if you guys don't know who Hope Summers is, she's like the mutant messiah of the future X-Men, and she has that power to mimic and enhance any other mutant abilities from mutants in her vicinity. Very strong mutant. Later, Professor X helped remove the mental blocks that formed when she used her powers, allowing her to control them. Okay. She then followed Wolverine to his new Jean Grey School for the Higher Learning and joined the Avengers Unity Squad. When Kitty Pryde halted her own wedding with Colossus, Gambit asked Rogue to marry him. So that's kind of cool. We all know. I didn't know Kitty Pryde. If you don't know Kitty Pryde's a lady that could walk through walls from X-Men 97. Halted her own wedding to Colossus, which was kind of cool. I didn't know they got married. Good for them. She agreed, and they married in front of their own teammates, of course. Honeymooning in space, the newlyweds were on hand to rescue Zandra, daughter of the Professor X, and former Shi'ar Empress Lilandra. After the devastation at the Hellfire Gala, Rogue was tasked by Professor X with avenging Krakoa, joining Captain America's Avengers Unity Squad and fighting Orchis. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. She's definitely done a lot, been around for a while. Let's see, they also have a little tidbit about her down here. Rogue is a true team player and has served with the diplomatic mutant group Excalibur, alongside Captain Britain, Betsy Braddock, and Psylocke, Quanon. So yeah, kind of cool little backstory, and that has been Rogue with Dave Cut. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, guys.